Hi, this is Paul Zelizer with another tip for growing your conscious business. Has your newsletter become a little bit stagnant? You've hit a certain level, let's say 600 people on your email list, and right now the way it works is when you send one out, some people unsubscribe and you get new subscribers, and it kind of neutrals each other out, and it just hasn't been growing for a little while. It's gotten you to a certain level, and it works, to a certain degree for one-on-one or maybe a little bit of group offerings, but not too much. But you want to do some things like grow your income or do more group events, do retreats, looking at launching a book, and you're saying, hey, this isn't going to support where I want to go in my business. I have 3 tips for you for growing your newsletter when it's become a little stagnant. I do want to say the traditional advice when you want to grow a list quickly is to do something like an online summit. And that's a fabulous idea, except it takes a lot of know-how and a lot of resources. It's very time intensive, very skill intensive, and most people who do that hire out a significant portion, so it's expensive. And if that is a great path for you, awesome. This video is for people who want a little bit slower build than that, don't want to invest quite such a big, upfront, let's do this in such a heavily invested kind of a way, but are looking for more ongoing things that they can do that are, a little slower than that, but still very effective. I have 3 suggestions for you. The first one is look at becoming a podcast guest on podcasts that have a lot of people that listen to them. How do you find such podcasts? You can do, a search for blogs or podcasts and people who have in a certain industry. What are the top blogs in top podcasts in wellness or in nutrition or in business or in parenting, right? And you can also do things like search iTunes and other podcast apps and look at the number of reviews, and you'll pretty quickly get a sense, doing some searches and doing some iTunes, looking at the ratings and the reviews, which ones have a significant audience. I did that last month. I was on a particular podcast that has hundreds of thousands of people that follow on Instagram, for instance. That's one of the ways I found them. And I got dozens and dozens. I was a guest on the show, and I got dozens and dozens of new subscribers on my email list when that show came live. It cost me nothing but a little bit of time to connect with the host and go through the process of, building a relationship. A second suggestion is Facebook ads. Create a video or a blog post or something that provides a lot of value to the kind of people you help. And it's called small spend, right? Don't try to sell them something immediately. If you only have $20 or $40 to invest, don't try to immediately sell them to your retreat, but rather get them familiar with your work. It's called warming up a cold audience using Facebook ads. It's a fabulous way. Take your content, use the Facebook advertising budget to get your content in front of people, and then in the description just say, if you like this content, sign up for my newsletter where I share more of these kind of tips. Easy, it's quick, it's fast, and it gets you in front of, if done well, thousands of new people every month. And you'll get more newsletter subscribers. The last one is connect with influencers. Find the people and some of the same strategies I'm talking about. My favorite is using hashtags and other things on LinkedIn and Instagram, but hashtags are a great place to start. Find the people who have developed communities around the topics that you're really passionate about. Build authentic relationship. Now that doesn't mean like, hi, I just met you and we're in a first 2 minutes of a networking conversation. Will you tell people to sign up for my newsletter? That's not going to work so well. But if you invest some time and get to know them and, spend a half an hour, understand who they're serving and what they're doing, and find some genuine human connection on a business level, but also on a heart level, there's a really good chance that they'll shout out your work and you'll get people signing up. So those are 3 strategies. Get on podcasts, use Facebook ads to get your content in front of new people, and have a little line about signing up for your newsletter and connecting with influencers. If this has been useful to you, feel free to sign up for my newsletter at paulzelizer.com, and thank you for the good work that you do.